that excite you? Little.
I'm not. I'm stressed.
I need a different. Like, what if you went horizontal when you're stressed and vertical when you're?
Don't make fun of my hand thing.
I'm not. I like it. I just need
No, you're
clearer.
making fun of it.
I need
I
clearer.
don't like it. Nah.
No, I love it.
I hate it. Everyone used to make fun of me in school for it.
It's so cute.
No, it's not. It's so embarrassing.
No, I love it because you don't. I've said this to you before. You don't tell me when you like things or when you're excited. So this is how I know that you
No,
enjoyed
I hate
something.
it. I hate it so much. I've literally
If you're-
wanted to change my whole identity so that and like be able to stop doing it, move to another country, and then meet new people because then they would never know I've done it.
No, it's the best thing you do. It's the only way that I know you like something.
I hate it so much. Kids, it used to be so much more aggressive too. Like my fingers were bending like I was having an exorcism, and like, like it was like really way more aggressive, and people made fun of me, and I didn't like it. And
That's
I don't
fair.
like it. I've always wanted to stop it. I don't even know where it came from.
I think your mom does it too.
I don't think so.
I think I've seen her do it before. Less like as much, and you do it like
It's like a bad habit. It just
it's not a bad habit.
It is. I don't
Stop thinking
like
so
it.
poorly on it.
Well, people made fun of me for my entire life, so it just has negative connotation.
Listen, people made fun of me for my eyes being too far apart. I don't care. I like them now. They called me a sloth.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful sloth.
No, you're just beautiful.
I don't care. I used to have to I used to learn makeup to like make it so that my eyes looked closer together. I don't care anymore. I'm like, look as far away as
That's it.
possible. I don't know. They called me slothy. It was like Friends. I feel like this sounds worse than it
They
was.
called me slothy like it was a gang member name. Like what?
For one, my sister kind of started it.
They call me. My name's Cassidy, but you can call me slothy.
Because one person called me Sid the Sloth. I'm pretty sure because I was annoying like the sloth in Ice Age. And then my sister heard that and she's like, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh, Amber, what the?
I mean, my sister calls me Cassidy Dodo Bird because I was stupid like the dodo birds. And so then Amber merged my face with a sloth.
What the Amber? This is your sister.
And then we sent it to people. And then it really stuck on, and everyone called me slothy. And then I think Shayna at one point yelled at everyone because she's like, you know, she hates that, right? Like, it's kind of rude. And then everyone stopped calling me it. But they called me it for like a good year of my life because my eyes were so far apart. They were like my eyes matched up perfectly with the sloth's eyes. And sloths have very far apart eyes.
I'm sure you could Photoshop it any way to make it fit, but
You think my sister's got good Photoshop?
that's fair. That's very fair. I don't know. Kids just walk around they walk around the school and they'd be like,
We still do this too, so sorry. But it's loving. I love it.
hate
I
it.
love seeing you do it, and then I get excited.
No, it's such an ick. It just like, it's ick.
No, it's one of my favorite qualities about you.
It's ick. Did you ever used to go in the bathtub and suck the water out of the face cloth?
No.
I checked my notes before this, and that was on there. I saw someone else talking about it on a podcast. You never did that? You'd like waterboard yourself, and then you'd go, and you get like a cup full of water, and then you go, and shoot it like a whale, and then you put the cloth on your face, waterboard yourself, like let the shower smack you right in the face, and then. You never did that? Or in the bathtub. Then you would dunk it back in the bathtub. Like you're refilling it.
I was really picturing in the bathtub, and I was like, that dirty ass
Oh, yeah.
bath water.
Uh-huh.
Like, I definitely have in the shower, like, sat there and opened my mouth and let it, like, fall into my mouth and then spit it out. But never after a dirty washcloth that's been sitting in the water.
Oh yeah, I probably washed my parts with that washcloth and then sucked on it
God,
after.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god.
I probably just. I don't do it anymore.
Are you sure?
I don't. I actually kind of forgot about it. It was like a memory unlocked when I saw someone else talking about it.
At least you're not alone because you saw someone else talk about it. So
I know there's
multiple
at
people
least
did
one
it.
other person in the world that's done it. even though I know half these things that I talk about, I know you fuckers have done it, but you all just lie and just don't want to
I don't think anyone's
accept your
chewed a
fate.
rubber
No,
eraser.
this is the awesome misconception. I never ate an eraser. It was the sensory of biting through it. I never swallowed it.
You should go rewatch what you said in that episode.
I didn't eat it. It was just biting through it. It felt satisfying biting through it.
Go rewatch what you said in that episode. That's all I gotta say.
I never swallowed it whole.
Oh, I was picturing you chewing it and then spitting it out. I definitely don't think
Yes.
you swallowed it.
Oh, I spit it out. I
So you
never
chewed
swallowed
it.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Chris thinks I ate them for like dinner.
I mean, a little fork and knife and an eraser?
No, because the best part was chewing it. Why would you need to saw it in half? I can't believe you never waterboarded yourself.
I wonder why.
I've actually also, I've always wanted to give myself a swirly just to know what it felt like.
My sister used to give herself swirlies
What the
for fun.
Amber,
Literally,
you are a freak.
she'd literally walk out of the bathroom and she'd just be soaking wet because she gave herself a swirly.
And that's less gross than sucking on a washcloth.
No, it's still weird as fuck.
Did your parents make her shower after? She's got feces in her hair.
There wasn't poop in the toilet.
Yeah,
when she
but
did
it lurks around in there.
Do you not have a thingy that is on the side that cleans
What?
the little, like, pods?
No. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Fair. I don't know. I don't even know if I was bored at this time, so I don't really know. I've just heard stories, and I've never once asked if they made her shower afterwards.
I hope they did, because that's nasty.
Probably though, because my mom is someone that like doesn't like to do anything. Like she wants the bathroom to be like closed. Like she hates the existence of things in the bathroom. She thinks it's so disgusting
It is
because
kind of.
germs.
Do you pee in the shower?
No. Me and Tanner had this conversation once, and I was like, if I pee in the shower, it's just gonna fucking run down my leg.
Just give it a little squat.
I pee right before. Why would I do that when I could sit? Like, do you think I want to squat?
But you never get in there and be like, oh shoot, I forgot to pee.
No, I pee every single time before I go in the washroom. Like before I shower.
Every time you go in.
Every time before I go into the shower, I pee. And
Have
if
you
I
ever peed
leave
in
the
shower?
room,
Ever.
maybe as a kid. I don't remember. Not as an
I pee in the
adult.
shower kind of regularly.
I'm not surprised. You
Not,
pee
like-
everywhere though.
What is that supposed to mean?
Like you have no shame about peeing outside, which me either most of the time.
No,
but like,
last weekend we were skiing and I just whipped her out on the ski hill.
Yeah,
but
like-
I was on a back trail. But like,
what if a fucking kid walked by and just saw
No,
your
I was-
pee-wee?
tucked it, my pee-wee. I was tucked into the trees in the snow. He was like sticking the garden hose in the dirt.
Which like I pee on the side of the road, so I can't say much. But literally, if I go to the if I'm gonna go have a shower, I have to pee. If I turn the water on and then I realize like I forgot my towel or something in my room,
That's the worst
I will
feeling.
walk to get my towel, come back, and have to pee before I get in the
Have
shower.
you ever, like, I've got in the shower before and then had to poop and you had to get out halfway and had to poop. Have you ever?
I have done that before.
That's gotta be like a top 5 worst feelings ever: being wet and pooping. And like, why? What do you mean? Why are you looking like that?
I don't think it was like I just dried myself off before I.
Oh no!
I didn't
no.
sit on the toilet
No, you
just dripping. I used a towel.
No, you sit on
first.
there dripping. Like, you ever been in like a pool and then had to poop after?
You still just use a towel.
Top 5 worst feelings: pooping while wet.
But you can fix that feeling by using a
But your
towel.
butthole's wet.
Inside your butthole is wet?
Yeah?
I've never felt like my butthole was wet before.
What?
It's inside of me.
Yeah, but it's open. The water goes up there. You don't think it does?
Well, I don't feel it. Like I don't think that it I don't think it's dripping after I get out of the shower and my butthole's not just like dripping water.
It
It's
does,
too much
though.
butthole conversation.
Honestly, I have a weird... I'm not going to say obsession because that's not the right word. But lately I've been talking a lot about buttholes on streaming. And
I'm not
But
surprised.
no, you've never... I don't know. I can't believe you've never pooped while wet. That's gotta be one of the worst feelings though, getting out of the shower and you're like half wet and you gotta go poop or
My
pee.
only like
That's why I just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pee in the
thought
shower.
is like peeing when you're even like a little bit wet, having to like wipe is hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you're like,
But I still dry
the
myself
toilet
off
paper's
most
just
of the
getting, and
time.
then you got the little like pills in your butthole.
That's how
The
I
toilet paper
experience
pills.
peeing most of the time when
It's
you're even slightly
nasty.
wet.
But you're always wet when you pee. No?
No.
Well, it's wet after you pee, and then you have to wipe.
It's not really wet down there. Like, it's like you guys and it just kind of pees out. It doesn't just, like,
Then why do you need to?
lubricate.
Why do you need to wipe?
Because you still need to wipe a little bit. And sometimes there's, like, in some times of the month, there's, like, blood. Then it's wet.
Yummy.
Then it's wet.
Delicious.
That's the other thing is I kind of know what it feels like to sit in wetness.
Do you think? I know this isn't a conversation for you, but my friends told me that you can't shit in the shower.
Oh, I've had this
They were
conversation with Tanner.
They were having bets that, like, I at first thought that they meant like you couldn't shit in the shower because it wouldn't go down the drain. But they mean like you physically wouldn't be able to let it out of your body while there's rain dropping on you. And I think that's a myth.
I don't think that's true because, like, why? You'd be able to poop. People poop in, like, lakes. So, like, why couldn't you poop? Have you not seen Original Survivor? Where do you think they went poop? Then they had problems, so they had to poop away from where they got their fish from. This is literally Survivor lore.
Like they're treading water while pooping.
There's places in the water where you can.
Like, are they squatting above the water, just dropping it in there, or are they like floating in the river pooping?
I'm thinking that their like lower half is covered, but they can still stand.
I feel like that would be like equivalent to having a child.
I don't. Okay.
I feel like it would feel the same.
Painful?
Pooping while surrounded by water?
I don't think it's gonna be painful. I don't think it's gonna feel like you're getting ripped apart.
I don't want liquid in my butthole, and that's what I imagine. I don't really know how that involves childbirth, but that's what I imagine.
I feel like we need to get one of the like.
Do you remember the guy? Sorry to cut you off. But do you remember the guy shitting in the river in Thailand?
I do not remember this.
Or I think it was Bali. I made direct eye contact with a man shitting in a river.
Doesn't surprise me.
You don't remember this when we were in the rice fields?
That day, I didn't look up. I was so pissed off. I thought I was dying.
I watched an Asian man shit in a river.
I literally
direct eye contact.
Just looked at my body like I'm gonna fucking die that whole day.
Cassidy thought she was dying.
I got bit. Like, we're in the rice field in Bali for like 5 minutes, and I sit down and something randomly bit me. And I'm sitting there crying and so paranoid for the rest of our like 3-hour trip in the rice fields because something randomly bit me and I thought I was gonna die because like what if it was poisonous? No one else cared at all.
Here was my thinking. If it was poisonous, you had a couple minutes and you wouldn't have made it to the hospital anyway, so you might as well just enjoy the last 5 minutes.
There are poisonous things that kill you over hours.
Well, I think you'd have been in more pain.
So I was just panicking. I was sitting there
but
like
also,
sobbing, and they were all just like trying to take these pretty pictures, and I'm like, let's get out of these fucking fields and take me somewhere that someone can tell me what bit me.
Never once did you ask to go to the hospital. So we could have went.
You
but
all
this
told me I was being stupid for even thinking.
That's not
you
true.
did.
No.
And then you were all like, she's so grumpy because I thought I was dying.
You were grumpy.
And so then Nick
if you were
talks
dying,
the
would you want to be
fields?
grumpy for the last 10 minutes?
Yeah. That's my factory setting.
But no, yeah, then we were walking around the rice fields and there's an Asian man. We looked over, we're like, oh, what is he doing? Like, we were watching all the people, like, mine rice. Is mining rice the right word? Do you mine rice?
I don't know what you do with the rice. Do you
harvest?
Till it?
Till it?
Mine. I don't know what you do.
We're going to go with mining rice. People were mining rice. People were carrying rice. They had the nice, like, hats on. And
the buckets were cool.
They got the buckets and they're carrying them with like rice on the side and they're filtering water. And then we're like, oh, what's this guy doing? And he's like walking in the river. And all of a sudden he just bends down and we're like, oh, maybe he's getting water. And then he's just staring at us and we're staring at him because we're seeing what he's doing. And all of a sudden he just starts yelling at us. And shit is coming and floating down the river.
I don't remember this at all, but I think there was a part where you and Brad went off and me, Shane, and Dexter were together.
Brad was with me. Brad would remember.
So I think it was you and Brad.
We watched this man shit in a river direct, and we just watched him. It was like
so creepy.
It was like a train wreck. You couldn't look away.
Oh my god.
But then it was like we're already committed, so we were already caught. Well, it's not like getting caught because it wasn't like we were intentionally spying on him. It was just like
They had their binoculars out, trying
we
to
thought
find
he was
for
mining
people to.
rice, and then all of a
Mining
sudden
is
he
not the
was
right
shitting in
word.
the river. I've watched a grown man shit in a river.
There's too much poop talk happening in this episode. I don't even mind poop
Do you know
talk,
what a waffle
but there's a
stomp
lot.
is?
No.
It's like an urban dictionary. You know those urban dictionary things where it's like they're like a Cleveland. You know what a Cleveland steamer is?
I've heard this one, but I can't tell you what it is anymore.
I can't remember if a Cleveland steamer is the one where you sit on a piece of glass and you watch someone shit on you, or if it's where someone shits on your chest. I can't remember, but it's one of the two.
Why would I have to know what that is? That's the weirdest. Like, why does someone
That-
know what that is?
That was like one of our pastime hobbies in school, was like looking up weird sexual urban dictionary things.
Doesn't surprise me.
What is that? I don't know if I should be offended by that or not.
You probably should.
A waffle stomp is when you shit in the shower and you gotta stomp it down the grate.
But they think that shitting in the shower is impossible.
This is a true statement. We never really finished that topic either. I think it would be possible. Okay, I got one more shower thing.
Oh God.
Do you ever blow your nose in the shower? What? Don't look at me like that.
Like when you're not sick. Like if
Either
I'm
or.
congested, then I'm in the shower for like 10 minutes. Just using that to clear my sinuses.
Yeah, but you let her blow in the shower. Like, when I go in the shower, sick or not, I just go right into my hands.
Oh!
And then I just
I'm
let
never
it
touching those hands again.
and then I just let it drip into the shower.
Why?
Because now my nose is clear.
But if it's hot steam, it's just gonna clear it.
No, the steam gets it like running and flowing. It's like easier passage then when you blow it.
And
It's
into
not
your
like hard.
hand?
Yeah, just right into your hands.
To be honest, if you actually think about it, I don't blow my nose unless I'm sick. I hate blowing my nose.
I hate having a stuffed nose. I think I have, what's that thing where you can't breathe and you gotta get surgery
You
for it?
probably do because you also get bleeding nose. I don't know. Your
It's
nose is
always
fucked up.
plugged, and I like to be able to breathe air. Most people do.
I don't really get clogged noses. Like you're always like,
Yeah,
like constantly.
I'm always stuffed up.
I don't
need
really-
to move to a hot climate, get some
No.
humidity.
I don't
But
really
as soon as and then the steam gets to flow more, and then you just
like.
just
Why
give it a
in your
good, like,
hand? The idea of it being in your hands is what's disgusting to me.
and then sometimes you inspect it to see how your health's doing, and then you just kind
I
of like
mean,
flick it off onto
I
the
shouldn't
floor.
say make that face because I do inspect my poop to see how my health is
Okay,
doing.
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't inspect my poop. Like sometimes,
Like I just like look
at
in
it,
there to see like was it a log? Was it
but-
some pebbles?
No, but I feel like you can feel that. You can feel if pebbles.
Have you
came out.
ever? You've never had like a poop that you pooped out for so long and you're like,
I ate so many live wires once that my poop was blue.
that's what. Sometimes I have
Did
like
you say that's fun?
yeah. Sometimes I have a poop where like I was really pushing and I was like, that thing must be long, like a big boy. And then it's like the smallest little pebble that I just like.
That means you're constipated, I think, Cassidy.
Yeah,
I think you need more fiber.
I do. My poop is very like all over the
Talking
spectrum.
about? One time when we went on our fishing trip, we were on the boat for so long that I held in my poop like
Porter.
all day. So it was building up, and like we were eating a lot. So I had one of the largest poops I've ever had in my entire life. It wrapped around the bowl like 4 times.
Oh my god.
I wish I took a picture of it and sent it to Zach because it was astronomically large.
I've sent.
And I wish I kept that picture just because it was like it had to have been a record somewhere. Because that thing, have you ever had a poop wrap around 3 times?
No, not even one.
It was
time.
insane.
I have sent Tanner pictures of my poop before. He said no balls you won't, so I did. And then I did it the next day too.
I feel sorry for everybody. We used to send pictures of our poop in high school. Just cause.
Yeah, why not? What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say I feel like you're a very healthy pooper. You always are like, it doesn't take people that long to poop. I've literally pooped for like 20 minutes before.
No, I also think I have the world record for speed pooping.
Like you're such a healthy pooper.
Exact time 2 months. It was like 8 seconds.
You literally
Like
just,
I went in, pooped, and wiped within 8 seconds.
that's literally, I feel like every time you poop, you're just like, I'm gonna go in, and then someone will be like in the bathroom for like 2 minutes. You're like, what are they doing in there? I'm like, probably pooping. You're like, it doesn't take that long to poop.
I'm
You're
not
just
wrong.
like in and out. I feel like you're very healthy.
Well, I think most people just go in there and sit in their phone. Which, like, it's an uncomfortable place to be on your phone. Like, it's just not comfortable sitting on the toilet.
I'm sitting on my phone because I'm trying to poop and I gotta wait it out
Well,
as it
why did you
slowly
go in the
comes.
bathroom if you don't have to poop yet?
Because I have to push it
When
out.
I go to the bathroom and have to poop, it's ready to go.
You're healthy. This is what I'm saying. You're
Like
never
it's
a
like
little
hitting a
slightly
light switch, hit the trap
constipated.
door, and it comes out.
Like sometimes
Pull
you
the
gotta
lever,
like
Gronk.
push.
Sometimes if it's in there, but most of the time it just drops out.
Cause you're healthy.
I don't think so.
Sometimes I have to go to the washroom like 4 times before I'm actually poop. Because,
That
like,
can't be good.
Like I feel like I'm ready to poop, but I'm not ready yet.
That can't be good.
Probably not. I don't drink enough water. We all know this.
Water would probably help too.
Yeah. I drink like a cup of water a week.
That can't be good.
I know. It's bad.
I know. We went for breakfast this morning and I tried to make Cassidy drink an extra glass of water before we left and she wouldn't do it.
I can't just chug water.
Just have a swallow. Do you like to drink water more if it's out of like a bottle?
Yes.
If it's in a water bottle, I feel like I drink more water.
Yes, but plastic ones, which are bad for you. I like the little scoop on a plastic, or like a straw.
She likes the...
I do like a straw. I drink everything faster with a straw. I don't like to sip out of a glass.
Can't believe you've never blown your nose in the shower.
I don't really blow my nose ever. Like, actually pay attention to it. You'll never see it. Unless I'm
I don't
sick.
think, now that you say that, I don't think I've ever seen you blow your nose.
I don't know.
And
Unless
I blow
I'm
my
sick.
nose all the time.
And even when I'm sick, like, I'm waiting until, like, I'm ready to sneeze or, like, I hate blowing my nose. I don't know what it is. But I never feel like the need to.
Well, next time, try it in the shower.
Well, specifically this side, I think I'm allergic to my piercing. Since I got this piercing, there's never snot in the side of my nose, pretty much.
It's like a birth control for your nose.
Literally. Like, unless I'm, I almost said constipated. Unless I'm congested. Then there will be, but, like, even then, it's, like, back. I don't know where to take this from here. There's a lot of poop in this episode.
I don't know if I have anything else.
I feel like, what do we just talk about after this? Like, there's a lot of turd happening.
Does your butthole ever get really itchy? Like, we've talked about this on stream and everyone makes fun of me, but like, and it was like, oh, you don't wipe your butt. My butthole is very clean. You can eat off of it. I clean it a lot. But I don't know if it's things that you eat, but like, I feel like honestly, lately it's been good. But like, I feel like there was a span there where it was like extremely itchy for like 2 months.
I don't know if my butthole is itchy, but like I've had itchy crack.
Huh?
Like sometimes you just have to like itch in there?
No, like the ring is itchy.
I know, I don't understand that
like
one.
You got to get in there. And then sometimes it just
like you're sticking your finger in your butthole to scratch
not
it?
Not in the hole, but like on the outer.
I'm tensing up just having this
You
conversation.
gotta get in there and give it a good itch.
I'm having trauma.
I don't know why it gets so in. Like Landon's like, you don't clean your butt, and I'm like, I literally.
Have you Googled it before?
It's
It's probably gonna be a sign of death, but
probably. I don't think I have actually.
Now I'm curious.
What if I have like worms or something?
Well, it's gonna probably tell you that you're pregnant or you have cancer. That's what it always tells you.
Hey Siri, why do I have an itchy butt?
I don't have an answer for that.
Well,
Siri's not that good of an AI.
hey Siri, Google, why do I have an itchy butt?
I don't know how to respond to that.
All right. I feel like it's been good though lately.
The government that's listening to your Siri is gonna be like, what the fuck is going on in this guy's life?
Yeah, they'd find some interesting things in there probably.
That's scary.
Just like things that most people probably wouldn't Google. Like, why do I have an itchy butt? Or like, is it normal to blow my nose in the shower? Or can you poop in the shower?
Can you poop in the shower? Oh god.
Your butthole though never gets itchy?
I don't think so.
Alright, well, I guess I'm alone again.
Home
I think
alone.
people have these things, they're just too scared to admit them.
You think that I'm too scared to admit things?
Well, maybe not you, but maybe. Not as much as other people.
I talk about pooping on the regular, and my mom hates it. She thinks it's the most disgusting
You
thing
always
to talk
do
about.
tell people when you have to poop.
Always.
We're on the road trip. We went dog sledding over Christmas, and we're just in the middle of the car. We're like 2 hours into the road trip. There's no bathrooms in sight, no nothing. Cassie's like, I really have to poop right now. And everyone's like, okay.
We stopped and I pooped.
Cassidy
Actually, I
went
didn't
poop.
poop because there was no toilet paper, so I held it.
But Cassidy always announces that she poops.
I think it's because I don't like the idea of someone speculating if I'm pooping or not. So if I just tell you, there's no speculation.
Yeah,
Like-
but why does that matter? That's why you go in there just long enough that they don't know.
No, but I did
See,
that once
an
at Christmas, and
8-second
you texted
poop?
me, "Did you leave?"
Well, yeah, because
I was like, "No, I'm pooping."
Cassidy, we were having family dinner, and Cassidy was gone for like a unreasonably long time. And she was
Gone
probably
for like
just
5
trying.
minutes, and I was
She
trying
was
to
probably
poop.
just trying to get away from the family, which is fair. But
No, I was
it
literally just
felt like you were
pooping.
gone for a long time.
It's not gone that long.
You were, because then I started watching before I texted you. I was like, is she in the bathroom?
But I was just pooping, so now I have to tell people because otherwise you make me self-conscious with things like that. I don't know why. The idea of someone like texting me or being like, "Where are you?" when I'm like, I'll just tell you. Straight up.
Well, that's fair. That makes more sense. But if you're just walking down the street, you're like, I gotta poop right now.
Well, I'm telling you that we need to find a bathroom
Why don't you say I need to go to the bathroom?
because I need to poop. I also say I need to pee.
But what if
I would rarely. I honestly probably rarely. I'm like, I need to go to the washroom or the bathroom. I'm like, I need to pee or I need to poop.
I love poop.
Or it's guys, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah, that's Cassidy says that a lot too. I'm gonna shit my brains out.
I don't know. I have nothing really against poop. Like, we all do it.
Yeah, I'm not that really against it either. I don't really care. I've just never heard someone
I know.
tell me that they need to poop.
I do it all the time. My mom absolutely hates it.
That's like,
But then I'm also telling you, like, if we're in a road trip and I'm going to the washroom, like, I'm gonna poop, you're gonna know that I'm gonna be in there 5 to 10 minutes instead of
yeah, but that's fine.
1 minute.
You don't need to. I don't.
I do though, like the idea of you sitting there being like, "What's taking her so long?" That just stresses me
No,
out.
because I'll be getting gas, and I could be like, oh, she's maybe getting some snacks right now, or she's looking around
No,
the
like,
grocery store. Or
This is like, you know how we all talk about I have no anxiety about anything. I have the weirdest anxiety that happens to me, and this is like one of them.
poop anxiety.
Driving. There was another weird one. Oh, my pee anxiety at bed. Apparently, I have washroom anxiety.
Cassidy always needs to pee.
Well, it got worse because like at school, I used to pee in the morning. We'd go to school and then I'd pee when I got home. But now that I work at home all the time, I have no reason to hold my bladder. So now my bladder is like the pee size.
It's apparently healthier to pee more often and not hold it.
It is. It's really bad. You can get like UTIs and stuff. But like I pee. There's no reason for me to.
I used to pee once a day when I went to school.
Also, I think that you pee often when you're dehydrated. Like you feel the need to pee. Your body's trying to tell you to drink more water. I don't know if that's factual.
And I'm weird for feeling my belly button.
The fact that I have to pee a lot makes me weird. Like what?
Dehydration
I think that that's a thing. I could be wrong.
and
I heard
peeing.
that somewhere. Like, cause when I'm peeing, I'm going to the washroom and I'm like, it's like this much only. Like it's like a little,
What does this much mean?
like, the height. It's
Like
not like
it's
a
just
big
like
cup.
one splurt.
Yeah, essentially. Which is also why I'm such a quick peer because like I'm not peeing very much. But also as a kid, my parents used to think that I had to go check out every stall. And if I walked into a bathroom and there was 4 stalls, I would pee 4 times at that restaurant. So that I could pee in every stall.
That can't be healthy either. Does your
The laugh before he even asks it is so scary.
does your pee hole burn when you pee too much?
That's a UTI.
No. I went to the doctor once, and they told me I was fine.
That only happens when I have a UTI.
I knew this was gonna go wrong. I wasn't gonna ask you.
Listen, you
But
saw
I
a
was-
doctor and the doctor said you're A-okay. I am no doctor
I
here.
was a little kid, and I went pee so much that it started to hurt. And I told my mom, and she took me to the doctor. And the doctor said, "There's nothing wrong with you." I peed in a cup. That is a top
Okay, I was
bad thing.
picturing this as an adult. As a kid, I understand why the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're fine." They did some tests. Kids say things and make things up.
No, but it did. I remember it. It still happens sometimes.
You should probably go see a doctor again.
Sometimes it just like tingles a little. I hate peeing in a cup. Drug test for work or anything. That is pressure. That is pressure.
Try being a girl and peeing in a cup.
It can't be that hard. You just put it right up to the lippers and you just. No?
No, I have to start peeing before the cup goes there. I can't
Well,
pee
that's your
into
fault.
it.
Why don't you just put the cup up to your legs and just
Because I won't be able to pee.
let her go?
I'll like feel it there, and it'll.
Okay, try going for a drug test where the person is literally on the other side of a paper thin wall.
Okay, I can pee in front of people. I don't think that would be an issue.
Oh, and they like pat you down and they're like, "You're going for a drug test. You got anything in your clothes?" They pat you down. They're like, "Okay, you got exactly 15 seconds to fill this cup to exactly this line." And it's like, because if you take too long, they think you're cheating.
I've never done a drug test. I work for myself. Maybe I should make myself do drug tests every Monday morning so I can fail them and not have to work.
Maybe I should go for a drug test and fail it, so then
Get
fire
fired.
me.
Well, this took a dark turn. From pooping to peeing to drug test.
Pee will never burn once in a while.
Only when I had a UTI.
And it kind of... Never mind.
I think we should just end this episode here. I think it's too unhinged.
Don't look at me like that.
Do you have any thoughts about this ending?
No, I think we can end. Why are you rubbing your hands? Oh, I don't like it, and I don't like now that I did it because I'm anxious.
I did it because
I think it's also a nervous.
I went and did it, and then you did it again, and I loved it.
I think it's also a nervous tick.
Probably. Because, like, why are you bouncing your microphone when you complain about quality?
Because I have ADHD and I need to touch things.
I literally have fixed it so that it was on the ground multiple times, and you keep pulling it off the
It
ground.
needs to be closer to my mouth because it sounds better.
You just sit up like a human.
No, I'm a sloucher.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to our TED Talk about
Oh, and thanks for 100 subscribers. We
Owls.
made it.
woohoo!
Did you say TED Talk about owls?
About bowels.
Oh, bowels. All right. Bye.